Apple MacBook Pro Short Review. For many, Apple's MacBooks are considered the gold standard of modern day laptops, and while it's true for the most part, the fact that these laptops are not running Windows is something that creates a perfect divide among the users. If you're spending so much money on a laptop, you'd want it to do all the things a Windows laptop can, but sadly, that's not the case. Still, there's no denying that when Apple released the latest MacBook Pro, everyone was excited about it. For starters, the company implemented Touch Bar on top of the keyboard. If you haven't heard about it before, it's an ALD panel that contextually adds another row of functions on it. For instance, if you're messaging someone, it may add emojis. People who using Photoshop or other editing tools may see shortcuts. The MacBook Pro is armed to teeth with some great specs, including a quad-core 2.6-3.5 GHz Intel Core i7 processor, 16 GB of RAM, 256 GB of SSD that can be upgraded to 2 TB, as well as an upgradable AMD Radeon Pro 450. While the specs are definitely amazing, this is by no means a gaming laptop, and everyone should keep that in mind. MacBook Pro also has a gorgeous 15-inch screen with a resolution of 2880 x 1800 pixels, and in terms of connectivity, there's plenty available. You get 4x Thunderbolt 3/USB-C connectors, something that we are really impressed with. As far as performance is concerned, it's really hard to doubt just how good the MacBook Pro performs, but for those wondering, it's one of the most consistent performers in the market, something that we love and adore. The screen also remains a favorite, as is the case with majority of laptops in the market, and while the touchpad is somewhat out of place at first, you get used to it really quickly and start taking advantage. macOS also remains an integral part of the MacBook Pro and is constantly becoming better and better. Last but not the least, the classic design and plethora of connectivity options are there to make this laptop a fan favorite. Though, keep in mind that there are some gripes. The battery life on the MacBook Pro is actually inconsistent, something that we didn't expect from a device of this caliber, and considering the price, the use of Radeon 450 Pro is concerning, since it doesn't perform as well, and even though it can be upgraded to Radeon 460 Pro, we can't tell how good the performance is. Pros: 1 point top of the line performance with great hardware, 2 point gorgeous screen, 3 point great keyboard, 4 point the touchpad is a rather nice addition, 5 point macOS still works wonderfully. Cons: 1 point the battery life is somewhat inconsistent, 2 point the Radeon 450 Pro doesn't pack enough punch,